When traveling, you should be aware of the products that are prohibited from entering the European Union. Prohibited products include food, animals, arms and ammunition, counterfeit goods, drugs, works of art, medicines, pedophile products, dangerous substances, plants and plants products. Concerning animals, you must first check that your animal is allowed to enter Europe. Some dogs, for example, are banned from entering Europe. You must not bring back any protected animal, endangered animal, turtles, etc., or animal that is dangerous for the ecosystem. Dead animal parts, elephant tusk, rhinoceros horn, teeth, shells, etc., are also protected. For more information, please contact the Info Douane Service of the European Union member states. The transport of animal species is controlled by the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, known as CITES. Before your departure, you must apply for a certificate from the country of origin. Application for an import and export permit and re-export certificate, CITES. Attention! Products from protected animal species may be sold illegally abroad, ivory jewelry, python skin clothing. You risk confiscation of the items at customs, a heavy fine and a prison sentence. You risk up to 3 years imprisonment and a €150,000 fine if you do not present a CITES permit or certificate for the possession of these products or animals. Concerning weapons and ammunition, if you have a weapon and wish to travel with it within the European Union, you must have European Firearms Pass. Your weapon can only be transported for 3 types of use: sports shooting, including ball shooting, historical reenactment, hunting. Attention! You must present proof of the use of your weapon, a certificate from the Sports Federation, a collector's card or a hunting license. You risk 5 years in prison and a fine of €75,000 if you are unable to present proof of use or to prove that you are authorized to carry a weapon. Concerning counterfeit goods, it is illegal to possess, carry in one's luggage or bring into Europe counterfeit goods, reproduction, imitation or use of a trademark, design, patent, software or copyright, in whole or in part, without the authorization of its owner, by claiming or implying that the copy is genuine. These products can be dangerous for the health of users. In particular, their composition is not checked. If you have a counterfeit item in your possession during a customs inspection, it is an offense, an act prohibited by law and punishable by a fine and/or imprisonment of up to 10 years. You must pay a fine of between 1 and 2 times the value of the non-counterfeit object, and you risk a sentence of 3 years in prison. Example: counterfeiting concerns all types of objects: toys, clothing, leather goods, glasses, medicines, household appliances, spare parts, cigarettes, perfume, cosmetics, software, music, computers, mobile phones, etc. Concerning drugs: possessing, transporting, or bringing into Europe narcotics, an addictive and intoxicating substance, a drug prohibited by law, cocaine, LSD, cannabis, ecstasy, methadone, morphine, etc. is illegal. Example: cannabis, ecstasy, amphetamines, LSD, opium, morphine, methadone, heroin, cocaine, hallucinogenic mushrooms. A narcotic is an illegal drug, prohibited by law. Possessing or importing drugs is an offense, an act prohibited by law and punishable by a fine and/or imprisonment for less than 10 years. You risk a fine of €7,500,000 and 10 years in prison. Concerning works of art, the import of works of art and cultural goods into Europe is subject to strict controls by customs. It is forbidden to bring cultural goods or works of art into Europe without having obtained an exit permit from the country of origin. The control is carried out to combat trafficking in cultural goods that have been illegally removed from their country of origin. Customs distinguishes 2 categories of works of art with distinct controls: works of art of national interest subject to inventory considered as national treasures, works belonging to a museum or a foundation. Work of art considered as cultural property, all those not belonging to the national treasure. Find out more from Info Douane Service and from the customs authorities in the country of origin. Good to know. The export of cultural goods within the European Union and outside the EU follows special rules that differ from those for imports. If you are unable to present an exit permit from the country of origin, you risk 2 years in prison and a fine of €450,000.